Yo, Jordan Peterson. We're going to talk about that guy today. We're also going to get a little clip and learn from Bambi. Y'all remember Bambi? That's right. We're going to get a little clip and we're going to learn from Bambi today. I know that sounds crazy. We're going to bring in a new month. We are officially in a new month, so I'm super excited about that. We're bringing in a new week. We're bringing in a new day, and we're going to talk about this April showers brings May flowers nursery rhyme that I'm assuming most of you have heard before. All that and more. We're going to break down, is the April showers bring May flowers like real, or is it just a nursery rhyme? We're going to talk about that, all that and more on today's episode of #Rise and Grind. Thanks for being here. I'm super excited. And as you know, it's time to rise and grind. Good morning and welcome to #Rise and Grind, the #1 morning show in the world filled with motivation, education, and inspiration. I am your host, Glenn Lundy, husband to 1, father to 8, and the founder of the 800% Club, the club designed to help you unlock your full potential. Each episode is filled with celebrity interviews, inspiring conversations, and the strategies you need to get ahead in your career and your life. So grab your pen and turn up the volume because it's time to rise and grind. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Monday, that's right. And wait, it's a new month. It's a new month. That's right. May is officially here. April's behind us. It is a new month. It is a new day. Monday, May 1st, 2023. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Monday, May 1st, 2023. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most. And I do mean the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. Listen, it's going to be a little cooler here in Lexington, Kentucky today, but I don't care. I don't care because it's May. It's May. And May rocks for so many reasons. I love the month of May, right? May rocks for so many reasons. April showers bring May's flowers. So here's what that means. When we're headed into May, like in my brain, I'm like, all the work has been done, and now it's time to see the fruits of Mother Nature's labor, right? Like, what a wonderful time of year. We had to go through the cold. We had to go through the tundras. We had to go through the frozen. Now we've went undercover through some rain, and now this is the season, man. This is the time of year in the May flowers, where Mother Nature's work produces fruit. It is a wonderful time of year. I love it. I absolutely love May. So I'm excited about it. Also excited because being May 1st, today is the day, if you are a part of our Morning 5 Planner group, if you've got yourself a Morning 5 Planner, you'll see that right there at the top of the month, there's always a new book. So we're launching a new book this month. This month, the book is Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, an Antidote to Chaos. Now listen, Jordan can be a little bit of a hard read. Like, he's a tough dude. A lot of psychology, straight to the point. Don't always agree and align with everything Mr. Jordan Peterson says, but I do appreciate the way that he authentically brings himself to the table. And there's some valuable nugs in this book. Valuable nugs when it comes to parenting. Valuable nugs when it comes to career and your success. I mean, so many valuable nuggets in this particular book. So Jordan Peterson, 12 Rules for Life. We'll be doing a whole series on it I think next week or maybe the following week, but you're going to want to download this on Audible. If you're an Audible person, he reads it in his voice. He's a very, very talented and incredible speaker, so you're welcome to do that. Or, of course, go grab yourself a copy and check it out. But new month, new day, new week, right? New month, new day, new week, and it's May. What an exciting time. And then we've got a new book. Now, it's also a great day. Today's a great day to work on your 18 minutes a day. Last week here on this show, we brought up the truth that 18 minutes a day of anything, if you commit 18 minutes a day to an activity, 18 minutes a day to learning a new skill, 18 minutes a day to learning a language, 18 minutes a day to a new craft, 18 minutes a day to any of the areas of your life, if you commit 18 minutes a day in 12 months, you will be more adept, more proficient, more skilled than 95% of the world in whatever that is, right? You're a salesperson. You commit 18 minutes a day of sales training. 18 minutes a day. You're going to be better than 95% of the world when it comes to the skill of sales. And when you're better than 95% of the world, it pays. All right. Let's just put it out there. It pays. So we did a challenge last week. I said, listen, hey, do me a favor. What's one thing you're not currently doing that you want to become adept at, that you want to become a master at, that's going to move you closer towards your goals, or any of those things? We released the challenge, 18 minutes a day. We released that last week. Some people hopped on board. Some people got started. Some people might have already missed a day, especially since you just went through the weekend. So today is a great day, first day of the month, first day of the week, first day of May, a brand new day, a brand new week, a brand new month. This is a great day to say, okay, I'm doing it. 18 minutes a day starting today, right? Starting today, May 1st, easy to remember. That's why I love new months. That's why I love new weeks. I love those days. Psychologically, when we title the day, it can make a bigger impact. So today is a great day for that. Today is also a great day for you to get a fresh set of numbers. And here's where I need a little participation out of you today, okay? Little participation out of you today. We are going to do this together. So if you've got pen and paper, great. If you take notes on your phone, great. Wherever, however, I know some of you are working out, some of you are on a run. If you're driving, then you can't participate. Just come back and watch this later if you want, or note it, listen to it, go to the podcast, however it is you want to do it. Okay, it's up to you. Come back and watch this. It's up to you, however you want to do it. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this together. So something I do for myself every single week, it was sparked originally by Miss Liza Myers-Borges. She shared a strategy that she uses in her life. I've adapted it just a little bit, to adapted it just a little bit in a way that works for me and might work for you. And so here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to get a fresh set of numbers. Here's what I mean by that. There are 8. I used to say there were 7 pillars, but there's actually 8 pillars, which is great because it lines up with 800%, right? But I was introduced to another pillar of life, and I was like, holy crap, I'd been utilizing it, but I hadn't been measuring it. And what we want to do is we want to measure, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give ourselves a fresh set of numbers. So now that you've got your pen, your paper, your notes, whatever it is, we're going to go through these 8 pillars, and I want you to give yourself a score of 1 to 10 in each of these 8 pillars of your life. And be honest, this is just for you. You're not going to post this anywhere. You're not going to share this anywhere. You don't have to drop it in the comments. You don't have to do anything like that. This is for you. New day, new week, new month. I sat down this morning. I wrote the words, good morning. I said, hey, God, what do the people need today? What would you like me to share? I am the vessel. I'm just happy to be here. What do you want him to do? And he was like, we got to do a little checkup from the neck up and from the neck down and all around. We got to do a checkup from the neck up and the neck down and all around. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little audit right now. Okay, are you ready? So you're going to give yourself a score from 1 to 10. Be honest in each of these areas. The first is the most important, all right? They're all equally important. Well, this one may be the most important. Faith. When it comes to your faith, give yourself a score from 1 to 10. 1 being, nope, my faith is not strong at all. I don't feel like God is there for me. I'm not even sure God is real. And I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about your connection to God. Put it on a scale of 1 to 10. The next number that I want you to measure yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 is family. When it comes to your family, how are you doing as a brother? How are you doing as an uncle? How are you doing as a wife? How are you doing as a mom? How are you doing in all of those areas, right? Anything to do with family, okay? When it comes to family, your kids, your relationship with your kids, your relationship with your spouse, relationship to whatever family looks like to you, I want you to give yourself a score from 1 to 10. Grade yourself when it comes to your family. How's that family dynamic looking for you right now? Is it strong? Does it need to be stronger? Is it weak? Are you struggling a little bit? Be honest with yourself and give yourself a score. Next area I want you to score yourself in is fitness. On a scale of 1 to 10, fitness. Now, you might not necessarily, look exactly the way you want to look, or maybe your body's not exactly what but what I'm talking about is the effort. The effort. Are you putting in the effort fitness-wise? Are you happy? Can you look in the mirror and say, yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, man, I'm getting it in. I do know that like Ramon and Scott and all them were doing some F45 stuff. I guess that's what that's called on Saturday. I know that Carter Myers Automotive really pushes the fitness thing great with their organization. And so I know a lot of people over there are great when it comes to the fitness area. I personally, I should have loaded these pictures and videos so you guys could see them. I'm very happy with my fitness right now. Now I still got a couple pounds that I want to lose, but dude, I ran 7 miles yesterday. That's a big deal for me. 7 miles, and it was on these trails, and it was kind of like hiking trails / running trails, and it was beautiful. My ankle held up. It started to hurt a little bit after 5 miles, but it held up. I actually went over a little over 7 miles. Like I got back to my truck at 6.49 miles, and I was like, dude, there ain't no way we came out here and just went through all of this to stop at 6.49. We're going 7. So we ended up going 7.1 something, right? So I'm happy, man. I'm running. I'm training for a marathon. They've got me running about 4 days a week usually. Last week I did 18 miles total, I believe is what it was. And so like on the fitness level, I could probably eat a little bit better, but I'm giving myself like a 9, right? Like I'm putting in the effort, I'm putting in the work. What about you? Give yourself a score, 1 to 10, when it comes to fitness. Thank you, Regina. Yes, Liza. I still don't know if I'm going to go run with you, though. Liza's a beast when it comes to running. Next area is friends. I want you to grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How are those friendships working? Those relationships outside of your family. How's that going for you? I'll be honest on this one. I did better last week. It's an area I've been working on. I don't know if I'm necessarily like the best friend in the world. Like I'm here for you when you need me. I reach out and I send some encouraging messages. Like I could be a good friend, but between the kids and work and traveling and so on and so forth, like I don't spend a lot of time with my friends. If we are spending time together, it's like work type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes like I'm like, man, could I be a better friend? I probably could be a better friend to some of my friends, right? But these are the things I want you to ask yourself this morning. It's a new day. It's a new week. It's a new month, right? Let's be honest with yourselves. I know, Scott. I know. I was doing the math with my wife yesterday. I was like, at Liza's pace versus my pace, she'll run 3 miles in the same amount of time I run 2 miles. She'll gain a mile on me every 2 miles. She'll just stretch that lead, right? So give yourself a score when it comes to your friends. 1 to 10. All right. Next area is going to be your finances. Next area is your finances. I want you to give yourself a score of 1 to 10. How are you doing? How are you doing with your money, man? Are you following the principles and strategies of wealth that people have been using for eons on eons on eons? Right? The 10, 10, 10, 70, the richest man in Babylon, the making sure to invest. If you're a Cardone fan, the going broke every month and making sure that you're generating other streams of revenue and cash flow. Like, where's your financial literacy at? And how are you acting on that? What's up, Brooks? How are you acting on that? This is an area I personally have been working on for a while. I didn't get taught financial literacy when I was young. I grew up in a house where it's like, we don't talk about money, right? We don't talk about money, and so never really had that. And so it's an area I've been working on. But what about you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how's the finances things? Are you being a good steward with your cash? Is your net worth increasing, right? Like, these are all questions you want to ask yourself, and be honest. If you're like, nah, man, it sucks. I'm going paycheck to paycheck and barely getting by. Well, then knock it right down to 1. And today's going to be the day we're going to start to do something about it. All right, so give yourself a score when it comes to finances. Then I need you to give yourself a score when it comes to your career. How are you feeling about your career on a scale of 1 to 10, right? Are you progressing? Are you growing? Are you in the right vehicle? Are you doing the right thing? Whether you're working with someone or you're an entrepreneur, like, how are you feeling about your career? Because listen, man, we only live this life once. We want to make sure we're maxing out the opportunities that we've been given. The career that you're in right now is an opportunity. Are you maxing that out, right? Give yourself a score, 1 to 10. Career matters. I'm super stoked where we're at with 800% Club right now. We've had trials, we've had struggles, we've had successes, we've had wins, we've had all of the above, and we are growing and we are moving in the right direction. We're looking to get 10,000 hats on the heads of people all across North America. So, I'm very happy with my career and I feel like we're moving. What about you? What about you? Grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. The next area I want you to grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 is self. Like, how are you feeling about yourself, man? Like, how's your mental health? When you look in the mirror, do you like who you see? Are you taking care of yourself? Right? Are you evolving into the best version of yourself that you can possibly be? Or are you kind of kicking yourself down on yourself, feeling depressed, anxious, unworthy? Like, be honest on a scale of 1 to 10, how you feel about you, because it matters. And the 8th is education. Education on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you as a student? How have you been? Have you picked up any books? Here it is, May 1st. Great day to pick up a new book. Have you picked up any books? Have you learned a new skill? Man, I've been putting 18 minutes a day out in the AI world. I've been reading books. My friend Heather Parody just recommended an awesome book, The Third Door. I just finished that book. We're going into this Jordan Peterson book. I've read it before, but we're going through into that again. I'm going to learn more from that, extract from that. How are you as a student, man? Are you learning? Are you growing? Are you asking lots of questions? On a scale of 1 to 10, grade yourself as a student. All right, so those are the 8 areas. Faith on a scale of 1 to 10. Family on a scale of 1 to 10. Fitness on a scale of 1 to 10. Friendships on a scale of 1 to 10. Finances on a scale of 1 to 10. Career on a scale of 1 to 10. Self on a scale of 1 to 10. Education on a scale of 1 to 10. Now I want you to do 2 things here. I want you to, now that you've got all these things on a scale of 1 to 10, one, you're going to tally them all up and divide by 8, right? Tally them all up and divide by 8. That's going to be your overall score, which my guess is going to be a reflection of where you are and where you feel like you are in your life, right? So tally all those up, get your overall score. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start today to start to move that score up. We just want that score going up just a little bit every week, right? So what I do is I measure these every week, and I'm like, I need that overall score to go up just a little bit every week is what we're trying to do. We're trying to dial it in, right? So tally that up, get your overall score. Then what I want you to do is I want you to take the one that's got the highest number, whichever one you put as the highest number, and whichever one's got the lowest number, okay? And we're going to make sure to look at our calendar and spend a lot more time in those 2 areas this week. We're going to spend a lot more time in the area that needs the most development and also the area that we're thriving in the most. Right? Why? Why do we want to do that? Well, if we just take the lowest number and try to attack that, obviously it's the lowest number for a reason. Now we want some positive energy on one side, right? We're going to take the highest number. We're like, yeah, we're rocking at that. Let's do more of that. Let's celebrate more of that and help use that energetic charge to pull up those areas that we're not doing so well in, right? We're going to connect the 2, okay? And you're going to commit. I want you to commit to the disciplines in those 2 areas. So if it's money for you, right? Like you're like money, financial, that's my thing. That's where I'm weak at. Okay, we're going to start today, right? Start today. Be smart with your money today. Make good financial decisions today and decide whether you're going to read a book, take a course, watch videos. Maybe that's what you got to do is spend 18 minutes a day, right? Maybe you need to spend 18 minutes a day on financial literacy. Pick up The Richest Man in Babylon. But I want you to be smart with your money today and each day. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. Whatever it is, whatever it is that you know you need to do, right? You need to work on and you need to spend more time with. Whatever that is, God put it on your heart this morning. You know exactly what it is, and now it needs to happen, okay? Today. Today is May 1st. Let's use this month as a springboard, okay? Let's use this month as a springboard to moving you towards the best version of yourself that you can possibly be, okay? And once we agree to that, what we're going to do is we're going to say, may I, right? It's may. So we're going to ask God. We're going to ask God, and we're going to say, may I take a minute in gratitude to thank you in advance for what's already been done. That's how we start our May. May I take a minute to thank you in advance, God, for what's already been done in my life. That's how we're going to start off this month. We're also going to start off this month doing a little bit of dancing. I'm already 25 minutes into the show. Wow. We're going to have to push everything else to tomorrow. We're going to have to push Bambi till tomorrow. We're going to have to push April showers, bring May flowers till tomorrow. But we can't push till tomorrow is some dancing. We got to dance every day. We got to dance every day. For those of you that know and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where if you haven't done so already, I need you to hit that share button, all right? Stephanie Toadvine, share it out. Robin Wilshans, share it out. My guy, Al Salas, share it out. Al, you and I we got to reconnect. I am going to be traveling around a little bit today. We'll make it happen. I'll give you a call. Valerie Oakley, make sure you share this out, all right? This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up, and I'll say what's up back, all right? Sadie, what's up, Sadie Evans? Great to see you. Josh is in the building. Felicia Shakespeare, I'm glad you're here. Tony, Tito, Washington. I'm so glad that you pulled up this morning too, bro. Dude, do the audit, inspect what you expect, get real clear on where you are today. And this isn't to demean or make you feel less than. We have to have a starting point. That way you can see your progress. If you measure your progress, then you can celebrate the victories. And when you celebrate the victories, it starts to compound, right? You start to gain momentum. It starts to become a game. They call it the game of life. You can't play the game if you don't know the rules. And you definitely can't play the game if you don't know the score. Bella Rigby, good morning this morning. What's up, Tanya Colquhoun? Great to see you this morning as well. Kimberly Hatfield in the building. Marilyn Wilkin, Megan DiMartino, and Liddy Paul. I'm so glad you're here. What's up, Renee Noor? I'm glad you're in the building today. I see Janice is here and Dina. I see Ash and Blessing. What's up, Ryan, Crystal, Tanya, Tom, Nisa, Mac, Christine, Felicia. I see BJ is in the building. What's up, Sheila? My guy, John Paul Gedry, is up in here. Lisa Cook Bourne. I'm so glad you're in the building. Victoria and Leslie. What's up, Paul? How you doing, Dodge and Al Jabbar? I see y'all and Yale is in the building. I see Cass, Laura, Lyndon. What's up, Lyndon? James, great to see you. What's up, Maureen? I'm glad you're here this morning. Murat and Chris and Renee, Lita Poe and Mimi. I see JK and Jennifer and Nida. What's up, Nida? Great to see you this morning. Tom Popelka's in the building. Rick Tamburino up in here as well. Yolanda Christensen and Randy Wagner have joined us today. We got a packed house this Monday morning. I love it. Don Sankey is in the building, tearing it up. Russell Hill, what's up? Angela Heath, I'm glad you're here as well. My guy Brian and Hamid are in the building. Terry's up in here. Miranda, with the most incredible voice on the planet, is in here. Cargbo Unisa, thank you for the kind words. I'm so glad you're here as well. Leslie Cox is in the building. What's up, Philip and Saeed? Packed house. Hey, love it. Hey, listen, while I have your attention, Mr. West Storm's up in here as well. Listen, I have something called the 800% Club. I work with owners, general managers of car dealerships all over the United States of America and Canada. We're actually expanding out now, too, where we're also bringing in salespeople and finance managers. We've got some training put together for them as well. So we're super excited about that. But with that said, because I have such an incredible network of people in the automotive industry, I wanted to let you know that we have created shop.800eliteauto.com. This is for anybody in the market for a new or used vehicle, no matter where you are in North America. Don't have any dealerships out of the country or out of North America yet. One day we will, but anywhere in North America, if you're looking for a new or used vehicle or know somebody who is, send them to shop.800eliteauto.com, and that will allow them to shop from our direct network of 800% Club dealers. People like Scott Simons, who's in the building right here, right now, right? John Paul Guidry and Liza. People like Russell Tabone. People like my guy, John Allen or Scott Baugh up there in Flagstaff, Arizona. The Streets, Michelle and Melissa Streets up there in Michigan, or Doug and Andrew and Aaron Lang all the way in Canada, or my guy, Bob Kane, right here in Lexington, Kentucky, wherever it is. Wherever you are, we have dealers all over North America, and you're welcome to buy a car from them. All you got to do is come in and say, hey, I'm part of hashtag Rise and Grind, Breakfast with Champions, the 800% Club, however you've joined our community, and you now have a friend in the car business. Listen, I've never ended a show this way before. I've never ended a show right after the Let's Dance segment, but hey, I'm just the vessel. So here's what I'm going to say to you today. Day one, new month, new week, right? It's a new day. Forgive yourself. Offer grace to yourself. If you're not exactly where you wanted to be in one of those 8 areas of your life, hey, guess what? You are exactly where you're supposed to be in exactly the time that you're supposed to be there. Trust me on that. You've gone through a lot of storms. There's been a lot of cultivating that has been happening for you in your life to get you right here in this moment. Dude, listen to me. There's a trillion places you could have been. You're right here in this moment, right now. So you're exactly where you were supposed to be. Start today. It's not too late. Don't care how old you are, how young you are. Don't care if you're at flat zero. Listen, offer yourself some grace. Today's the day. Just start today. Just start today. Working towards being the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. You've got big dreams, big aspirations, and listen, I love you. I do. I love you so much for it. I am so proud of how far you've come, and I am so stoked to see how far you're going to go. So start today. Love yourself. Love others. Let's work on being the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be, and we'll do it together. Does that sound fair? All right, cool. I'm going to pop out. I'm going to head over to Clubhouse. We're going to chit chat. This week, we will be running a series, April Showers Brings May Flowers. Some of those promises I made at the beginning of the show, I'll bring those back around tomorrow. Fair enough. If you want to head over to Clubhouse, we can hang out, we can talk, we can chat if you're watching live. If you are watching on replay, I'll be back tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We'll do this all over again. All right? Cool. Have a good one. See you. May 1, baby. Let's go. Feeling
so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave. I'm a rowboat, blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, it's the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just run luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest. I flow hard. It's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh. I never rest. Where you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in a booth. I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this. Let me expose this. She left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just
Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing.